We're actually having a COVID test today.
I'll tell Grandma. Eggy, eggy, eggy. Oi, oi, oi. You're waiting for an egg to drop off there, aren't you?
Here's a random one for you. What food are you addicted to right now in lockdown? For me, it's like fresh fruit. Like I've taken to buying watermelons. Who do I think I am? But I'm just a bit sick of processed rubbish that we've been eating, and I don't know, I'm just kind of like craving fresh things. I don't know if because the sun's been coming out a little bit more, or just maybe I need some more vitamins in my diet, and Toby is obsessed with it. He loves watermelon. I've just eaten it all, puppet. I've just eaten it, I'm sorry. We are also obsessed with Tony's chocolate as well. Ever since we got a bar in our Gusto box. So we're doing like a little collaboration with them, and then we became a little bit obsessed with that. So we've got quite a few of those in the cupboard. But yeah, I'm just craving fresh things at the moment, like mango and watermelon. I kind of like close my eyes and just imagine that I'm on holiday having like a big slice of watermelon. It's also probably because I'm chronically dehydrated. I'm just craving something with a high water content. I've been drinking so much water recently. Trying to put things down when I've got... There you go. Oh, wow. I am graceful. Yeah, I've been trying to drink loads more water recently, and it's been working. But I find that when I start to drink more water, I then crave even more water. So, yeah, I think I'm just a shriveled up old prune, and my body's just screaming out for hydration. So, yeah, I am due on my period as well. That's coming next week. So, I'm a bit all over the place at the moment. What you saying, Toby? What you saying? What you saying? Hmm? You're very cute. You're very cute. He likes scratches on his chin, and he also likes scratches on his cheeks there. Oh, is that nice? Is that good stuff? Is that good stuff? Hey? Paw? Oh, thank you. Toby's tummy is all better, and it's the last day of his antibiotics today. So you're feeling a lot better, aren't you? And you haven't been getting those nasty scratches or rashes when you've been going out for your walk, so everything's good. You're much, much better. I mean, you've bankrupted me, but you are much, much better. Hey? You do need a groom though. You got lots of fluff, lots of side fluff. I'll get you stripped. Get these little Grinch toes trimmed. Get your teethies cleaned. Can we see them? Oh, they need cleaning. Stinky breath. Get your ears trimmed. You're so funny. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Is there watermelon juice on there? You were quite happy sat over there, and then I've come here and you've just weaseled your way in. Anyway, yeah, I look like this week. Believe it or not, I actually washed my hair the other day, and it's just already gone greasy and limp and horrid. You can tell that I'm due on, and my skin is breaking out. I've actually made an effort this week, you know. I've been like trying out my face masks and trying to style my hair, but it's just nothing's working. So I think I'm just gonna give up. I have been wearing the same jumper for like 3 days though, so probably does need to be changed. But yeah, I've noticed so much how my skin has changed since coming off the pill. Like this is it when it's bad, which is nowhere near what it used to be before. It used to be bad pretty much all the time, and then it would get really bad around the time of my period. So like where I am now with my hormones, and I would break out everywhere and they'd be really sore and painful. But since coming off, this is as bad as it gets, which I know is, you know, still not great, but I'm never gonna have clear skin. I'm acne prone, so it is what it is. But I can't believe the difference. I really wish I'd come off this pill like about 7 years earlier, because I just feel so much better. I do feel like the waves of hormones, but it's manageable. And I know what's coming when, and I know I don't feel like I'm going mad, because like normally I would have felt this week, but it would have been 10 times worse, like feeling low and sort of snappy and irritable and stuff. And I would just think it was just me. But now I know, because now I'm obviously having my cycle, now I know that it's just the week before my period and it's just a bit of PMS and it's absolutely fine. So yeah, it's really interesting, really interesting. So I'm going to do a little update video soon. He keeps staring at me. I'm going to do a little update video soon. Like a year off, and just sort of like give a bit of an update, but honestly it's been one of the best things for me. Anyway, so I've just been doing admin tasks this morning, really boring stuff I'm afraid, but I'm gonna go and jump in the shower now and maybe take this one on a WALK and listen to my Darren Brown podcast that I've nearly finished. I'm gonna be sad when it ends actually, but I'm really enjoying the whole audiobook thing. So I think because I'm a Prime member, I get 2 free audiobooks on this Audible trial in the first month. And I'm not sure, I think you get 2 books every month if you're a Prime member, I'm not sure. But I think I might keep it on for another month anyway. I think it's $7.99 for the month, and you can pick any audiobook you like. Doesn't matter how much like the book costs, you can have any audiobook for that $7.99, and you get to keep it afterwards, even if you cancel your subscription. So I'm actually really liking listening to them on the walk, on the way round. So yeah, I think that's my plan. You're right there. You're just chilling. You're having your cuddles. You are spoilt. You were given too much love as a child. You're needy. She's quite happy. Sat here. Oh, and he's fallen asleep as well.
And direct your attention towards the chest now. Today, I'd like to talk about endings. In particular, ending relationships. Even relationships that start off wonderfully can stray off course. But life gives us little training to end relationships that have become unhealthy. I can't remember many scenes in movies where 2 friends respectfully part ways. Our culture encourages the ideal that friendships are lifelong, that we just need to endure the rough patches, that relationships only have value if they last forever. And sometimes a troubled relationship can be revived with attention and care, but other times we need to honor their ending.
Morning team. If I'm looking a bit grey, it's because I've just doused my head in dry shampoo. I don't know what I'd do without Batiste in my life. My hair is never normally this greasy. I can normally go like a week between washes, but thanks to my lovely hormones, I'm looking like a greasy chip. And I couldn't be bothered to wash my hair today. So I've just been doing my little meditation, my little daily meditation with Calm. I have to say, I'm really loving this app. So at the start of January, I think, I bought myself a year's subscription because I managed to get like a discount code or something, so it wasn't that expensive. But to be fair, even if I'd paid full price, the amount that I've used it, well worth it. And I'm really enjoying it. So I'm using it every single day for sleep stories, for sure, definitely without fail, on my little headband thing. I'll show you. I think I showed you before, but I'll show you again because it is really good. Oh, it's stuck to me thingy. Looks like this, goes around your head, and it's like completely flat, but there's speakers in there. So it means you can lie on your side, because I'm a side sleeper, and listen to music or sleep stories, and you don't disturb your partner, which is really good. So yeah, I listen to one of their sleep stories every night. I love the Matthew McConaughey one and Sleepy Hollow. That one's a really nice one. Sleepy Hollow? What's the Sleepy Haven? The Halloweeny one, the kids Halloweeny one. I like those, and they sort of like help me drift off. I've noticed that there's a couple of new ones actually. So I'm going to have to look into those later on. But yeah, I use the sleep stories every day, and I've started to do their daily meditations, which are essentially just random prompts that you get every day. And I've tried to start my day by doing that. So it's just like 10 minutes or 15 minutes of calm. I'm still not very good at the meditation thing. Like, I struggle to switch off my brain. As soon as I wake up in the morning, my brain is like da 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 da. So I really struggle with that, but I am trying. I tend to like get myself a cup of tea and get back into bed and sort of sit comfortably and do them, or even just sort of lie down and close my eyes and do them. I don't like sit uncomfortably or anything. I need like back support. I think that's what put me off meditation a lot, is that I thought that you had to like sit bolt upright with your legs crossed, and it would hurt my back, but you don't. You can sit anywhere, and it's just really nice to be relaxed and to sort of centre your thoughts before you start the day. And then the daily calm things, they have like a little prompt at the end where they talk about like a certain thing. So like today's ones was relationships, and how relationships can sort of ebb and flow throughout your life as you go along, and how that's okay, and letting go of things that are turning toxic for you or whatever. And I really like it because it's sort of, I don't know, it just sort of focuses your brain and makes you think about stuff. Yeah, and then it also pops up throughout the day with like little reminders to sort of like take a breather for 10 seconds or whatever, or write down what you're grateful for. And it's just really good. I have to say, I've used it a lot. I wasn't sure how much I was going to use it, but I really have used it a lot. So if you've been thinking about getting it and not sure whether it's worth the money, for me it really has been. And yeah, I would highly recommend it, and especially doing those like daily calm things first thing in the morning. If you can just spare 10 minutes, you know, like if you normally snooze your alarm, don't snooze it, do that instead, or set your alarm for 10 minutes earlier than you would do, and do that as you wake up. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's feeling good for me. And I'm about to go and do my online therapy session. I'm doing another month's trial of that therapy app before I sort of feedback to you guys about it. I'm actually having a call with them on Tuesday next week to give them my feedback, because they launched in January and I've been doing it for the first month. And already over the last 4 weeks, there's been a lot of changes, good changes, like, you know, just sorting out teething issues, like technical wise with the app, or like getting feedback from users and sort of changing things around so it's a bit easier. So yeah, but we're basically doing another month's trial, and then I'm giving them my feedback on Tuesday and talking about how we can work together. But for me, it's been a game changer. I really like it. I do think it's worth the money, so much so I think I'm gonna buy a month for myself next month as well. And yeah, it's been brilliant for me, chatting to my therapist and sort of getting a lot of stuff out, getting new ideas circulating round. Yeah, it's been fab. I feel like this lockdown I've really I've focused on me and a lot of sort of like inner work. And it's actually been so beneficial for me. It's incredible really how it feels when you spend a little bit of time with yourself. Don't get me wrong, I'm still feeling the lockdown fatigue. I'm really lacking in motivation. I feel like I look like a potato all the time. My self-esteem has taken a bit of a hit. I'm definitely eating too much, put on a bit of lockdown weight just out of boredom, or sadness, you know. But the fundamentals, like the inner foundations, strongest they've ever been. And it's thanks to all this work that we've been doing. So yeah, I'm excited to share this with you. And I'm hopefully going to be doing that fertility thing this month as well, because you have to wait for like your 3rd day of your period, I think. So I've had to wait a month before I can actually try it out, but I'm going to give that a go and report back. And yeah, it's all good really. I think for me the biggest thing has been letting go of that hustle, got to be busy 24/7, overachieving mindset, and just learning to be and just learning to exist, and that being okay. And, you know, allowing myself time to dedicate to like a 10-minute meditation. I know it sounds silly, but allowing myself that time, or like, you know, putting on a face mask or sitting in a bath with my book or whatever, and not feeling guilty about it. I think that has been huge for me. especially in a creative job, you know, a creative job like this that changes every single day. I think I was definitely trying to mold myself around a 9 to 5 work day or lifestyle, because that's all I've ever known before now. Although I have been doing this for 6 years, so I've been full-time for 6 years, which is just mad. I'm pretty proud of that, actually. That's pretty cool. But I've definitely spent a lot of that time just beating myself up for not being this random thing that I've created inside my brain that doesn't quite fit. So yeah, I feel like it's been quite beneficial to sort of allow my creativity to flow wherever it goes. But at the end of the day, like, I've created this business so I would be in control of my own diary and I could create what I want and do what makes me happy. I finally started to do that. Exciting news, we're actually having a COVID test today, my very first one. Not because we've got symptoms or anything, just because there's been the South Africa variant found near us, so everybody has been asked to just go and get a precautionary test, which I'm not looking forward to. Chris has had a few for his work stuff, so he's kind of like, you know, he knows the drill. But I've not had one and I'm actually really quite nervous about it, but got to do our part. And yeah, so we're booked in this afternoon and I shall let you know how we get on. Have you had a test? I feel like I've gotten away with not having one because I never really go anywhere. But yeah, I'm really quite nervous. Let me know if you've had a test down below. We just had our coronavirus test. Probably get the results within 30 minutes, so we shall see if we're both okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was really nervous. I think like my social anxiety over new things has come back a lot. Like, I used to get really stressed if I was going somewhere that I'd never been before or doing something that I'd never done before, and then I kind of got over it pretty well actually, and now I feel like it's all come back because I was a nervous wreck. But no, the lady was really nice and helpful and I did it, and yeah, it wasn't too bad. So if you do need to go and get tested for these reasons, well, for any reasons obviously, but you know, this isn't compulsory to go and get tested for this for us, but you need to do it to, like, you know, help the community and help the country. So if you're worried about it and I've been putting it off, then definitely go and do it because it's really not that bad. Just makes your eyes water a little bit, so wear waterproof mascara. You got a hole in your blankie. When did that happen? I'll tell Grandma. Should we tell Grandma she needs to make you another one? This one got your name on it. Got your name on it, look. You're gonna rip that off as well. I suppose it's a compliment. You only destroy the toys and the things that you love the most. Exciting news, look what we just got on the food shop. So finally got hold of some Little Moons. We could only find the creamy coconut flavour. We really wanted the tropical flavours or a mango or any kind of fruity stuff because I'm not like a super sweet lover. But I really, really want to try them. Everyone's going mad for them on TikTok and stuff. They're basically gelato with mochi on the outside, which is this Japanese sweet that we had in Japan, and we made them in our cooking class, and I just thought it'd be really nice to try and get hold of some, so I'm gonna give them a go, see what they're like. Oh. Great day. Who's barking at you? No. Oh, hey. I got you. I got you. It's steak night tonight and I'm very excited. We decided to treat ourselves for a little Sunday dinner, and we're going to cook them on the barbecue because we've got a little gas barbecue outside that we got for Christmas, and we decided, sod it, we're going to use it because it literally takes no time at all to heat up because it's not a coal one. And yeah, it's not raining, so we just thought we'd pop outside, flip the steaks on the barbecue, bring them back in and have them with mash and green veggies, and I'm very excited, and lots of garlic butter. I've got a fake gin and tonic, so Chris and I have decided to do dry March, which doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it? But we just weren't quite ready to give up our wine in January. January was depressing enough this year. So yeah, we decided to do our dry January now in March, and we've been trying out some non-alcoholic bits and bobs. I've been putting them on my Instagram. Actually, the other day we found this, which is one of the best substitutes we have found so far. So it's from Clean Co. I found it in Sainsbury's, and it's their Clean R, which is a low alcohol rum. Basically, this has got 1.2% ABV. Which, to put it into perspective, there's 1.9% ABV in a freshly baked bread roll. So it says low alcohol, but it's not really alcoholic at all. In fact, there's more alcohol in soya sauce. Fun fact for you there. Yeah, I think you'd have to drink the whole bottle of this rum, and it would be less than 1 UK unit, so that kind of gives you an idea, because there's loads of difference between what is labelled no alcohol, alcohol removed, and low alcohol here in the UK, and this is classed as low alcohol. But you're not going to get drunk off it, basically. So yeah, we tried that the other day and it's bloody brilliant. It's so nice. It genuinely tastes like a rum and coke. We have it with like Diet Coke or Coke Zero and stuff, and a little squeeze of lime. You would not tell the difference. It's amazing. And apparently they do a gin as well, so we've ordered a bottle of that to give that a go. But tonight I'm drinking the Seedlip gin, which is their Grow 42, looks like that. It's like their citrus version. This was actually, Gusto had this, where you can buy it alongside your box because you can add bottles of wine and stuff to it, but they also had this, so I thought I'll give it a go, and it's really nice. Now this is non-alcoholic, so that's got absolutely nothing in it, and you can tell it's not gin, but it's a really decent substitute, to be honest, and it's like got 0 calories in it as well, so if you're calorie counting, there's that too. But yeah, I'm really excited to try the Clean gin as well, to compare, sort of, maybe when we're drinking again, like next month, we might do do a blind taste test between an actual gin, the low alcohol gin, and the no alcohol gin, and see which one works. But yeah, it's been really nice. I like trying out the different things. I get so excited when I find new food and drink that's actually really nice, or, you know, that works for me. So yeah, I might have a rum later in ginger beer instead, and see if we can make a dark and stormy cocktail. I just get so fed up of drinking water. And we drink a lot of sparkling water, to be fair, but even that I'm sort of fed up with that, with cordials and whatnot. So yeah, it kind of feels like a little bit something special for the weekend, having these things. So if you've got any suggestions of any low alcohol or no alcohol spirits or wines or beers or anything, let me know. Tried the Doom Bar beer the other night. Wasn't blown away by it. Our favourite lager, like no alcohol lager, is the Heineken 00. It's really good. It's actually a pretty darn close substitute, especially when it's really cold. And I tried the Thatcher's no alcohol cider in the bath on Friday night, and that was pretty nice. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions, fire them my way, because I'm really enjoying sort of like trying out the different alternatives. I think I'm going to stick away from the non-alcoholic wine, because all the ones I've tried have just been like shit Ribena. No Secco's not too bad. That kind of like is passable. I feel like it might be better as a mimosa. And apparently that naughty wine is meant to be really good, but I can't find it anywhere. So yeah, let me know if you've got anything that might be worth trying. I just get really bored. I am looking forward to a glass of red wine though next month, not gonna lie. I'm licking my feet. I'm licking my feet. Oh, fish, you look so sad. Is it because it's Monday? Monday. Ugh. This house is a mess, young man. It's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, let me see that belly. Morning team, how are we? I apologise if this, oh god, this moisturiser smells so good. Every time I use it, I'm like, oh, it's the Nip and Fab Post Glycolic Fix Moisturiser. It smells so like tropical and zesty. It smells like grapefruit. That's what it smells like. Oh, it's not tropical, but you know what I mean. It just smells really zesty and zingy. And I flipping love it. It's really thick as well, but it doesn't clog your pores. So I just feel like it gives you a proper good moisture boost in the morning. I've been using it for quite a while and I'm a big fan. And it lasts for ages as well because you don't have to use much. Anyway, how are we all? If you haven't left a comment yet, now is your time to leave a comment. Although there's probably not much to comment on in this vlog. I'm sorry, it's been one of those weeks. I know I've mentioned period and hormones and stuff a lot, so I apologise if that makes you cringe a little bit. Because I know some people don't like hearing about it, but it really, my cycle has kicked my ass this month. It really has. And no, I'm not pregnant. Boundaries, please. I know some people are gonna be like, she's not drinking. She looks really fat. No, just too much wine and lockdown weight. But yeah, it's like for me, sometimes my cycle really kicks my ass, and this month I feel like it has. I can't wait for my period to arrive tomorrow or the day after, honestly. Like, it's like, for me, it's such a relief, especially when like this phase of my cycle sort of ramps up a little bit. It's still definitely evening itself out, but yeah, I felt really crap, like really crap this last week, and I think it's a mixture of bad timing in my cycle and also just lockdown fatigue, to be honest. Like getting a bit fed up with it all now. It's just how it goes, I suppose. But I am doing a fitness class this morning. I'm doing a virtual bar class, not the good kind of bar, the ballet kind of bar, because I've always wanted to do one of these classes. Everybody raves about them and I got invited to one the other week, and I really struggled to say no to things at the moment. Because I feel really bad, because obviously we're not doing loads of stuff, so I can't say, oh sorry, I'm busy, because I'm not. But when I say yes to stuff, I get really panicky because I've just forgotten how to talk to other human beings. It's really quite strange. But I'm glad I said yes, because I am looking forward to it, even though I did nearly forget, so it's a good job they sent an email this morning reminding everybody. But yeah, I'm going to pop on and do this little virtual bar class. I think it's a PR thing, but I think they must be obviously offering them where you can join in, so I'll let you know if it's any good. Yeah, I've got no idea, like I've just got no idea what you do. I think it's just like you hold onto a chair and put your leg up and stuff. I'm so not graceful, so we shall see. But you know, it's something to do. And the lovely PR lady said, look, if you're feeling really nervous, you can keep your camera turned off. I was like, thank you, because I don't think anybody needs to see this. Having a stretch on a Monday lunchtime, so there you go. Oh, and also because it was like 12:30, that was like, yes, okay, that's doable, because all the other virtual fitness events. Join us for a virtual yoga session at 6:30 tomorrow morning. No way, Susan. Absolutely no way. So yeah, I was like, okay, I don't really have an excuse for this one. It is something I wanted to try, and I do need to start moving a bit more. So yeah, I haven't really got an excuse. We've just gotten so lazy, so lazy. And there really isn't an excuse, because there's so many lovely people, like Rosie, for example, doing free at-home workouts, but I just haven't been able to get in the mindset of doing a HIIT workout at home. So I've been doing my skipping in the garden, and I've been doing those African dance workouts, but not regularly enough, you know. And obviously I'm doing like long walks with Toby, but I do kind of miss that feeling that you get the day after where everything aches and you really do feel it, like, you know, you've built some muscle. I actually do miss it. So yeah, I'm hoping that if I can sort of ease myself into stuff and ease myself into different things, like, you know, maybe do something like this that isn't too you know, full on, I might really enjoy it, and then afterwards I might be like, oh, I've got some energy, I'll carry on, I'll do one of Rosie's, like, you know, body weight workout things, or if I can find, or I'll do like, you know, a 10-minute African dance workout, or I'll do like a 10-minute HIIT session and just sort of slowly build myself back in. We'll see, I don't know. It's just the motivation, isn't it? It's just like getting yourself to do it in the first place. That's what I really struggle with right now. Sorry, anybody wondering, that is the Pixie Glow Mist. I really like that. It's like got argan oil and stuff in. Yeah, argan oil. It's a nourishing mist. And for me, sometimes my skin is so dry, or like at different times of the month my skin's all over the place, although it is healing already. Like, but it heals pretty quickly these days. That wouldn't have happened before. But yeah, I find that sometimes if my makeup isn't going on, I'll spritz it over my face and then blend, which I know these are these cancelled now? I don't know. But it tends to put everything in nicely, because this stuff, the the Bye Bye Under Eye concealer, is fabulous. As you can see, I've done my whole face with it, but it is very, very thick. So sometimes it just needs a bit of help going in when my skin isn't behaving. Anyway, I just thought I'd pop on and talk for a little bit, because I really do feel a little worried that this vlog's going to be a bit of a fail. But right, that's it. I'm going to sit down and edit this vlog now for you guys. So I hope you enjoy watching it, whatever it turns out to be. And yeah, I will see you next week for hopefully something that's a bit more eventful. I don't know, but thank you for watching, and I hope this has kept you company and cheered up your day in some way. And I'll see you next week. Bye.